Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. Welcome back for our second week of school. I hope you're ready to do some new learning. This morning, I'm going to read two stories to you, and the first one is about a little boy named Alexander. He's had not a very good morning. I have those too sometimes. Let's find out. The title is Alexander and the Terrible, Horrible, No Good, Very Bad Day. The author is Judith Viorst, and the illustrator is Ray Cruz. And there's Alexander in the morning. He doesn't look very happy, does he? I went to sleep with gum in my mouth, and now there's gum in my hair. And when I got out of bed this morning, I tripped on the skateboard, and by mistake, I dropped my sweater in the sink while the water was running. And I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. He doesn't look very happy, does he? And there he is at breakfast, and there's his two brothers. At breakfast, Anthony found a Corvette Stingray car kit in his breakfast cereal box, and Nick found a junior undercover agent code ring in his breakfast cereal box. But in my breakfast cereal box, all I found was breakfast cereal. No toy, no prize, nothing but cereal. I think I'll move to Australia. Australia is a country very far away from here. In the carpool, Mrs. Gibson let Becky have a seat by the window. Audrey and Elliot got seats by the window too. I said I was being scrunched. I said I was being smushed. I said if I don't get a seat by the window, I'm going to be car sick. No one even answered. He's stuck in the middle. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Let's see, they're driving to school. At school, Mrs. Dickens liked Paul's picture of the sailboat better than my picture of the invisible car. If it's invisible, you don't see anything, do you? At singing time, she said I sang too loud. At counting time, she said I left out 16. Who needs 16? I need 16. That's my favorite number. I could tell it was going to be a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. Nothing seems to be going his way, does it? I could tell because Paul said I wasn't his best friend anymore. That would make me very sad. He said that Philip Parker was his best friend and that Albert Moyo was his next best friend and that I was only his third best friend. I hope you sit on a tack, I said to Paul. That's not very nice, is it? I hope the next time you get a double-decker strawberry ice cream cone, the ice cream part falls off the cone and lands in Australia. Now he's just angry and not being very nice. There were 2 cupcakes in Philip Parker's lunch bag, and Albert got a Hershey's bar with almonds, and Paul's mother gave him a piece of jelly roll that had little coconut sprinkles on the top. Guess whose mother forgot to put in dessert? It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. That's what it was. Because after school, my mom took us all to the dentist, and Dr. Fields found a cavity just in me. Come back next week and I'll fix it, said Dr. Fields. Next week, I said. I'm going to Australia. On the way downstairs, the elevator door closed on my foot, and while we were waiting for my mom to get the car, Anthony made me fall where it was muddy. And then when I started crying because of the mud, Nick said I was a crybaby. Oh, it's not very good at all. Not very nice. He's having a really rough day. Sometimes I know how he feels. Uh-oh. He reacts again. While I was punching Nick for saying crybaby, my mom came back with the car and scolded me. Scolded means he got in trouble. For being muddy and fighting. I am having a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day, I told everybody. Nobody even answered. Nobody even understood. So when we went to the shoe store to buy some sneakers, Anthony chose white ones with blue stripes. Nick chose red ones with white stripes. I chose blue ones with red stripes. But then the shoe man said, "We're all sold out." He didn't even get the shoes he wanted. They made me buy a plain old white ones, but they can't make me wear them. When we picked up my dad at his office, he said I couldn't play with his copying machine, but I forgot. He also said to watch out for the books on his desk, and I was careful as I could be, except for my elbows. He also said don't fool around with his phone, but I think I called Australia. So he's touching all these things he shouldn't be touching. And his dad looks pretty frustrated now. My dad said, please don't pick him up anymore. It was a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. And now they're home. Look at his expression here. What do you think he's feeling? I don't think it's very good. There were lima beans for dinner, and I hate lima beans. There was kissing on TV, and I hate kissing. Nothing's right for Alexander. My bath was too hot. I got soap in my eyes. My marble went down the drain, and I had to wear my railroad train pajamas. I hate my railroad train pajamas. So now it's bedtime. When I went to bed, Nick took back the pillow he said I could keep, and the Mickey Mouse nightlight burned out, and I bit my tongue. The cat wants to sleep with Anthony, not me. It has been a terrible, horrible, no good, very bad day. My mom says some days are like that. Even in Australia. So no matter where you are, no matter what's going on, you can have those terrible, horrible, no good, very bad days. But you know what? They can always change, and there's always a new day for better things to happen. The next story I'm going to read is by Grace Byers, and it says, I am enough. And that means that you are good enough no matter what. And Alexander even needed to realize that no matter how horrible of a day he was having, he was still enough. The illustrator is Katura A. Bobo. I like her name. I am enough. This is my first time I've read this book, so we're sharing it for the first time together. Like the sun, I'm here to shine. That means no matter what she does, she's going to do her very best. Like the voice, I'm here to sing. Even if you can't sing very well, sing as loud as you can. I don't sing very well, but I do my best. Like the bird, I'm here to fly and soar high over everything. You can see she's on the swing. It's just like she's flying. Like the trees, I'm here to grow. Like the mountains, here to stand. Like time, I'm here to be and be everything I can. Like the champ, I'm here to fight. Like the heart, I'm here to love. So here, look at, they're doing karate. But even though they're practicing their karate, they can still hug and love one another. Like a ladder here to climb, and like the air to rise above. Alexander needed to rise above all that horrible, terrible stuff he was going through. Like the wind, I'm here to push. Like a rope, I'm here to pull. Like the rain, I'm here to pour and drip and fall until I'm full. So all of these things help us do the things that we need to, like the wind and the rope and the ladder. Like the moon, I'm here to dream. Like the student, here to learn. Like you guys, you're students ready to learn. Like the water, here to swell. Like the fire, here to burn. Like the winner, I'm here to win. And if I don't, get up again. So look, she falls, but she's still going to get up and she's still going to try. I know that I make sometimes cry, but even then, I'm here to try. I'm not meant to be like you. You're not meant to be like me. Sometimes we get along, and sometimes we will disagree. And that's okay. We're all different. We all feel different at different times, and that's okay. I know that we don't look the same. Our skin, our eyes, our hair, our frame. Our frame means our bodies. And that's really important in these times to know that we're all different, but we're all the same. We have the same feelings, all of those things. But that does not dictate our worth, how important we are. We both have places here on earth, and in the end, we are right here to live a life of love, not fear. To help each other when it's tough, to stay together. I am enough. I hope you've liked both the stories that we've read today. We'll read some more tomorrow. Have a great day, friends. See you soon.